Are academies actually protecting young players, or are they more concerned with protecting their resale value?
Honestly, what I think that academies won't. I feel like some academies, like Barcelona, they want to develop their players, but I mean, if the right deal comes in, they'll sell. I mean, immediately. I mean, what do you think?
It's a fair point. Some academies balance both, but let's keep the spotlight on you. Next question. How much of burnout, in your opinion, is physical versus mental?
I mean, again, we're going with La Liga. I mean, La Liga is a physical league, just as the Premier League, you know? And these players get injured so much. I mean, what I think, was good for some players. I mean, Endrick, he was showing little signs of, stardom, I guess, at Real Madrid, but he wasn't getting enough playing time. Then he went to Monaco and immediately made an impact. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Those moves can shift pressure or opportunity. Let's keep pushing deeper. Has social media turned 16-year-olds into full-time brands too early?
Yeah, I mean, just take a look at Lamine. He was, before the ego, Lamine was top tier. Now he's on and off. Now I see him more on Instagram and TikTok more than I see him on the pitch. And it's crazy because I feel like Lamine Yamal has so much potential to be one of the greats,
You're highlighting a real tension there. Now, do you think young players today get enough unstructured football, or is everything too organized?
Oh, well, I mean, I feel like maybe they have time, to adjust to like an unstructured tactic, I guess. You could say that, sometimes they're structured if the manager knows what they're doing with the player, but some managers, I mean, they just focus on veterans, not really developing youngsters.
Is playing too many minutes worse than playing in too many competitions?
No. I don't think so. I feel like the more minutes you get as a player can also be beneficial and hurt you. I mean, you get more minutes as a player. You're able to capitalize, find out how world football works. But, I mean, playing in multiple competitions, pretty good, but you have to get used to different things. So, my personal opinion, I feel like just getting more minutes, not different competitions. I feel like they should play the young players in the league matches or cup matches. And then, the veterans, the seasoned players, the starters in the more bigger competitions like Champions League, Europa League, etc.
Got it. Now let me ask, are agents entering players' lives too early? And does that shift their priorities?
I mean, it depends on if they're hype. I mean, an agent can enter, this small player's life and the player can turn out to be a flop and, just not really do anything. But, if you have a lot of hype and an agent joins you, I feel like you'd only make them, better with the brand deals and sponsorships. But I feel like it can make them, get too cocky. I can see where you're coming from.
Exactly. We're dealing with a balance. Next one. Does early praise actually damage long-term hunger in young players?
No, not at all. I mean, I love praise myself, words of affirmation, I love it. Players, I mean, coming from my perspective, I feel like players would love that too, players would be like, oh, manager would say, oh, you did a great job. And the players would be like, oh, thanks, coach. And then that'll give them motivation to work harder,